Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's reading your spirit team will be revealing something to you that they are very excited about. It's something that is coming your way. Some of you will already be able to feel it. For others, you might be surprised. As you can see, you have these three beautiful groups to choose from, round oracle cards for a change. So for group number one, we have the bear, strength and resourceful, it says on this card, and there is, I believe, a glowing dragonfly on his nose, and with it we have pyrite. Then for group number two, we have the pink heart, love, new love, and with it a rose quartz heart. And then for group number three, we have Scarab, nourishment and transformation, and with it a blue quartz pendulum. So all you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one or which ones, because you can choose several, of these three groups resonates with you the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading, group number one, everyone who resonated with the bear, strength, resourceful, and this pyrite here. So you are about to receive some information from your spirit team. They're really excited to tell you this. It's something that it's coming your way. Some of you might know what it is and you've been receiving signs. Others you will be really surprised maybe. Just take what resonates and feel peaceful if you hear something that doesn't. It's a collective reading. Join in on my grounding and cleansing breath if you like. And let's go. I'm very excited about this reading. There is so much I want to say. If you are subscribed to my Heaven's Bridge Tarot channel, you might have caught the recent reading where I placed a dragonfly crystal in the center. And here, I believe that this bear is balancing a glowing golden dragonfly on his nose. Let me have a closer look at this. It could also be a butterfly anyway. I just know that this is a spiritual messenger. So your spirit team has many members. We have more than just one guide and one guardian angel, but I strongly pick up on passed on loved ones coming through, very protective energies who give you strength in situations where you really need it and where you think you don't have it. So you have maybe a mama bear on the other side, a mother figure. So this could be a mother or a grandmother or an ancestor or an angel, but I feel mama bear energy and daddies, you know, like a big strong daddy. And I'm getting quite emotional. Hopefully I'm not going to start to cry. I'm really in tune with these energies, so forgive me. You know, you are fearing something right now, and it's completely normal to be fearful at this time because there's a lot going on, especially for the ones amongst us who are empathetic and who, you know, have been through a lot and who are spiritual. So you're not weird. But see all these glowing lights here around you, these fireflies. I love fireflies, they're so magical. You have tiny little helpers surrounding you, and a really big one coming through, They heard your requests. If you sent some requests out for help, for support, for healing, for a miracle, for whatever, many of you have stopped praying because it wouldn't work. It doesn't mean that you're not heard. Prayers are always answered. They just don't happen sometimes in a way that we want them to be answered, but they always have an effect. So On the other side, they have an infinite amount of resources to send you strength to make it through. And I see this big bear, and it's like a big person giving you the biggest hug from the other side. So this is just an image. You will know who this is because this is someone you have a heart-to-heart connection with, but they come from the spirit realms. Okay, so your guardian angel, the divine, a god or goddess, or for the most of you, a past and loved one. They love you so much, and they're like a big bear, also like a teddy bear. They want to comfort you and hug you when you cry, when you are in pain. And what? Okay, I see the initial A, so you're being called out if your first name starts with an A, or this person's name. There's something about A and V. So A, V, that could be a sign for someone. Don't worry if this is not you. A, V. AVA. What does A? Oh my gosh. Doesn't that, so I'm not American obviously, but in the United States, do you not have an institution that is linked to medical stuff? That's called the AVA. Let me know something about that. So yeah, something's coming. Help is on the way. ER, emergency room, I don't know, some emergency intervention. Pyrite, by the way. This stone here is very, very dear to me. I'm not going to say why. I've never used it in a reading before. Look at the color. Is this gold or is it silver to you? It looks exactly like this glowing dragonfly. So, hang on, I'm getting a psychic download. Help is coming in a way that you didn't exactly ask for, and is coming in a way that you would not be able to make sense of it, but it will reach you. It's about to reach you. Okay, and also this stone is really good if you lack confidence, and you kind of lack confidence and faith in life is what I'm feeling, and you have many reasons. So someone on the other side, this is the most powerful and loving protector. Sorry, fighting the tears you have on the other side. They're coming through to help you, okay? So those of you who cried out desperately to get some help, they heard you. Oh, okay, I got this. Let's pull some more of these coffee cup oracle cards. I love them so much. I just haven't used them in a long while. I wanted to use them for a live reading. I wanted to call it Coffee with Nia. I never got to do it because I've not been doing well enough for it, but maybe that day is going to come. I hope it is. So confidence and strength and persistence. They're saying persevere. And you know, if your soul had like a coat of arms like noble families do, and some old families who are not noble, you know, with a lemma, yours would probably have a big bear in it, and the lemma would be persevere. You got this. You're not going to give up. You're not going to give in. And you see why. For some reason, I want to place it on the right hand side. Usually I place my crystals on the top left. Don't know what that means. It will mean something. You're being watched as well. I'm feeling very shaky right now. I don't know why that is. This could be coming from you, and I'm not feeling so well today. So I see a face forming, by the way. What's this all about? I see a face. Yeah, someone's trying to manifest, appear in front of you, because if you don't see it, you're not going to believe it. They're with you, okay? So please, what's coming here? What's coming? I see someone driving somewhere. Are you driving right now as you're listening? I see a road. I see like a highway of some sort, like a journey. You're gonna, if you're not driving right now, because I pick up on the most random stuff from my viewers as they are doing it, you're being sent somewhere, okay? I see a pavement. I see a road. old woman, sadness, female. So many of you are females watching this. If you're a man, that's all right. You're just really in tune with your divine feminine side. So the capacity of emotional suffering is really great amongst those who have a lot of divine feminine energy. They know how sad you are. They know how lonely you feel, okay? And I don't know how old your body is, you know, in human years, but you feel like you are so old and you don't have any more energy left. They are saying there is a light on the right side. It's like they are giving you instructions to get to, like, if I don't know what this is about exactly, and it will resonate differently, but you're sad, you're lonely, you're abandoned, you're struggling, and you have kind of lost faith and you don't have the strength to continue. So there's protective bear energies coming through to give you instructions, like a GPS, to get you to a place where you will find help. Maybe you're already on the way right now to that place. Many of you will be. If not, you're getting instructions and they'll tell you turn right or follow the light. This is really interesting. They want you to go somewhere. They're telling you, for some of you, and only take it if it resonates, because you might have been considering doing that. Yeah, they're showing me an arrow, like a signpost. Book that appointment. If you have been considering booking an appointment with someone who will help you, this could be anything. This could be counselor, some kind of healer, or something like a real estate person. If you're house hunting, like something. Do that. Do it. Yeah, now is the right time to do that. And if you have no idea what to do, they're still going to be sending you some instructions. Like, I hear them like a GPS, and you know, your soul hears them. If your brain doesn't get the instructions, your soul does. As soon as you appreciate this presence and open up to their guidance, they'll get you there. Peacock, pregnancy, wealth. So peacock to me represents vibrancy, feeling alive, feeling happy, feeling blessed. I know that this animal has a very strong meaning in some Asian country. One of my viewers told me. So this is not just pregnancy and wealth. I mean, if you are looking to start a family with someone and become a parent, you will get there, but this is more of a collective kind of generic meaning here, in that you will create the abundance where you are lacking it right now. And I see this again as like a gateway, as a kind of path that you are being led on. This looks like the golden path here with the peacock feathers looks like the road that you're driving on. And they're saying A-okay. Everything's going to be A-okay. I know it's hard to believe, but they see things from a higher perspective. And the path ahead is cleared for you. Just keep on going, follow the road. Unfortunately, I cannot be more detailed here in this collective reading to give you proper instructions, but you don't need anyone like me. You just reach out and trust the guidance. You will get signs, I promise you. You will get very clear signs as to what to do. And one of those is book the appointment, okay? And this card just fell out. I was done with them, but it says success and pride and crown here. So I'm going to put it down. I was done with these cards, but they want you to see this. So success and being in charge again. You know, you're coming from this kind of crippled, old, abandoned lady energy into this queen energy. It says success. So if you book this appointment, or maybe it's not an actual appointment, maybe it's an idea or a journey that you wanted to take, it's going to lead to success, but they probably want you to take a very tangible step. And things will soon fall into place for you to take those steps. So if you approve of this reading so far, if you claim this bear protector energy, please give the reading a thumbs up and please leave a comment. It helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave a bear emoji. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely tribe, and please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is the after tarot. Yeah, everything will pass. This too shall pass. So you're not stuck on this bench here forever. In fact, you're already moving, all right? And there will come a time, and you will see it, where you will look back on this struggle. Trust and believe, because they know it. They see you with this crown on, okay? I don't know if you caught my You Are a Queen reading. Watch it if you haven't already. I'll link it in the description box down below. So please, protective bears, what's coming? How can you motivate and encourage us here to keep on going? Or do you want to say anything more about these instructions? Wow, I love this. This is so needed. So I was having kind of a psychic download moment, and it was interrupted by this card. They're showing me a bridge. So the road to success and healing and abundance was blocked for you for a reason, but now is the time. So trust that the sun will come out again. These cards are very gloomy, okay? And here you have this bright sun. You have these dancing, playful children. So your inner child will be smiling. You have sunflowers. So this is confidence. This is your ego being satisfied and your physical body. You needed to go through these hardships to grow spiritually. And we don't really grow spiritually unless we are met with severe issues in the physical, okay? And you have passed this test, and what's coming is warmth. If you're watching in real time, this will be a really nice summer season for you, okay? What's coming feels like summer, but a nice one, you know? It's just sunshine and butterflies and flowers and you being active and playful and the energy coming back to you. So this is meant for you. And I kind of see for some people here, you might be moving to a warmer place, or maybe you'll go on a holiday trip to a place that feels like, you know, sunshine. So much laughter coming in as well for you. And you're being watched. Again, you're being watched very closely. Okay. The Magician. How awesome is this? You've got another bright yellow card. This is so good. They're saying as above, so below. And I'm getting really hot right now. So excuse me while I take off my sweater. So this is a sign for you. If you have been suffering from, you know, feeling cold, and you know, that's going to change. Physically and emotionally, you're going to get some warmth sent your way, and it's already starting. I can already feel it. Wow, I'm getting really hot. So as above, so below. They see your future. Okay, that's why they're not worried about you. They see that you will get to this place, from this place to this place, from this place to this place, and they're sending you active help. And again, watch out for these spiritual messengers. We have a dove here. Feathers appear when loved ones, ancestors, and angels are near. They are sending you resources. So I see with this pentacle, help coming in whatever way that you need it to move forward here in the physical and recover and heal and build a new life. But book that appointment. I don't know, did you want to sign up for a class, for a course? An appointment with some kind of attorney or a bank person or a doctor? Or what is it? Or maybe it's just the hairdressers, or a date with a person. This could also be you driving a bit far, you know, depending on what you consider far, to meet someone. But it's all blessed. Your cup will be filled. And I see a wine being poured into a cup. So if maybe someone will invite you out on a date and you'll drive there, and this person will be so good for you. And they'll be treating you like a queen is what they're saying. So for those of you who are looking for something romantic, you should probably watch group number 2's reading if you feel drawn to it. But this person will treat you like a queen or a king. And they will be an equal counterpart. So you won't be a queen dating a peasant, so to say. You know how I mean it, okay? You will be someone dating your equal. Yeah. Someone who recognizes your true worth. So they want to encourage you. Look at all this brightness ahead of you. It's coming. It's coming. They are sending it to you. They're telling me something about one, the first of a month. Yeah, they're saying next month, whenever that is, because it is a timeless reading. The first of the next month will be a milestone, but now I'm kind of seeing 1st of May, so we already passed that. But maybe some of you will be watching in a year from now, so I don't know, something about the 1st of May was that important. And the initial M and V again. I know this is a 5 and, you know, Roman numerals, but okay. So this sounds really weird, but I hear the name Mark Valentine. Is that a brand? That sounds like a brand. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted with they're showing me like names. So the 5 of Wands. I feel like you are the last one standing, or you know, you look like the last one standing, and they are telling you it's so important that you don't give up the fight, and you'll be seeing many people around you fall. So be prepared for that, and don't let that discourage you. Okay, you'll see many people giving up the fight, people who fight a similar fight, or people who are in a completely different kind of battle zone. They'll be giving up. You're the last one standing. Kudos to you. Don't give up. Don't give in. There is so much more to come. And again, with this one, the first, what is it about the first that they are showing? But it's worth standing your ground, is worth moving on. And you will drive somewhere, okay? But it's important that you do that. And this will be a shift, a turn of events, and then things will just fall into place for you. I want to draw some last cards for you here from the Once Upon a Time Oracle. Maybe we'll get some further instructions, because this is so beautiful. The Sun and the Magician in combination. This is pure magic. It truly is. So... and we have a pearl here. This is Venus energy, so you should probably watch group number 2 if you're still here. I see a bow. I see beauty and romance for those of you who want that. And again, the letter V. So I have a feeling that for those of you who are willing to date romantically, there is a person whose initial might be V, or like Valentine's Day or something. I don't know. Feel free to share with me if you want. You have the full moon and you have a boat, so transition. And I kind of see a portal here. Full moon is completion, is full circle. So you are already on that boat out of the old circle into the new. Curiosity, and it floated on a lake of dreams. So you will be receiving signs through dreams, dream visitations maybe. I feel like there's protective bears giving you signs through dreams, so watch out for those. Practice remembering your dreams and be very curious about the future, because it's coming very, very soon. And maybe this one is about 1 week or 1 month or 1 day from now. You're stuck. You've been stuck on this bench for such a long time, and you have not become the bench, okay? You're about to get your butt up and move on from there, and be curious about what's to come. And again, I see the initial A for you, probably AVM. It's coming through very persistently. Okie dokes. What's this? Ooh, I love that. It looks like okay, it doesn't look like it to you probably, but it looks like the Taj Mahal, or like the Disney castle, or Neuschwanstein castle. I live very close to that castle, by the way. I also see some ancient, like Greek or Roman or whatever, you know, antique temple elements here. And I see snow, lots of new stuff. And again, king of the castle, queen of the castle, a new home, a fortress. Let down your walls. Yeah, it's understandable that you have walls around you because you are hurt, okay? But be open and curious about what's to come. Make sure you don't become the bench. Take some active step right now in the 3D. It's going to be successful. Book that appointment. See that person. Go on that trip. It's destined. It's a destined thing. And this is what they are sending you, Magician and Sun energy. So a boost of magic to compensate you for what you have been lacking and look forward to it. And I see like a new home situation, King and Queen of the Castle energy. If you're already in a relationship, it's going to go next level maybe. You moving on, okay? They know it's coming, so be confident. Now, this is your reading. If you watched it all and you want to let me know, leave the castle emoji. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of you many, many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with the heart, love, new love card, and this sweet little rose quartz heart. So your spirit team is very excited to share something with you because they see something coming your way. Only take in this reading what resonates. It's for the collective, and also this is about love and romance. If you're not into that, then choose a different pile. So this will be kind of strictly romantic, which I don't usually do that on my channel, but you know, I love to do it from time to time. So if you're already in a relationship, this could be kind of the next step in love. And if you are single and ready to mingle, oh, that's cringy. You know, something's coming. Tune in and join in on my grounding and cleansing breath if you like. And let's go. I love you guys and girls tuning in today because, wow, I feel so happy. There is so much happiness coming. So either you are up for really good times right now, you want to just have a good time, or you're just in a really good mood and it feels like you already have these butterflies in your stomach and you're wearing kind of heart-shaped glasses, you know, la vie en rose, you see everything pink. And if you are single, and maybe feeling lonely, but you can feel this energies because, you know, your higher self knows it's on your way. A materialization of these energies is on its way. You feel like such a good time. This feels like I'm having the best time with my bestie here, and we're really excited about some plans. So this is your energy, and your spirit team, they can feel this and they're really excited for you. They're like rubbing hands and like everyone is so excited. This feels like a celebration might be coming up for many of you where other people are involved, potentially. So I see so many different things. It's kind of difficult to keep track of it. It's kind of Gemini energies all over the place, but it's fun. Wow, okay. It's like my brain cells right now are like these little hearts, like scattered everywhere, but it feels so good. Now, art. I see the word art, you know, life is a piece of art, and for you this is going to be a really beautiful artwork, and you have manifested this. So you painted this on a canvas, and what you're about to witness is something that you have been feeding your energy into. So some of you might be artists, okay, and you express your emotions that way, and you actually maybe use your art to create magic and to attract what you want. For others, this could be quite a probably intentional but subconscious process. You know, you're very intentional about what you do, but you don't realize that you create magic. So I'm just gonna give you a few examples examples of what I'm seeing. You might have all of it step by step, or just one or two of it. Feel free to share with me. So I see proposal. That might have already happened. Maybe you have been proposed to, you will be proposed to, and you're going to have a little party, like an engagement party, or, you know, you'll be preparing a wedding. I will also see a baptism coming up of your child. If you want to baptize your child, I see children coming in if that's what you want. You know, or like any kind of happy ceremony to celebrate life, you know, in a maybe traditional way. Or like a gender reveal party or something like that. Yeah, I've already said weddings. Then I see a date where you will find love. So some of you might get invited to some kind of social event, but it's one that, you know, feels very happy, and you will meet that love of your life. I see a lot of flirtation. I see a lot of just party mode, whilst you might be by yourself for some time until you meet that person, or just have one-on-one time with that person. It feels like you're a happy crowd. It's just such good times, and it's contagious. It's so contagious. So I see people around you being so happy for you as well, that you find that love, and you, as a result of being so happy, you passing that on. And now I see like, hang on, I see something. Yeah, I see someone like coming at you. They look like the man or woman of your dreams, but they look to me like the groom. You know how some people have wedding cakes and they put like the bride and groom on the top? I see the groom figure becoming alive and coming at me, like flirting at me. I don't know what that means. Do you design wedding cakes? That could be something. So this feels so good. Yeah, this is cooking for you, and you can already smell it. It's like when someone's cooking something and you don't know what they're making, but you can smell it, you have an idea. That's the energy. So a new level, a next whole new level in love is coming, and you just do your thing and really dive into and indulge in these butterfly heart explosion moments. Okay, dive into that, nourish it, because the more you do that, the more you attract it, and it's gonna come back at you, tenfold. I love it. I can feel your love, your girls and guys' love. So we just all love each other, don't we? This is really cute. Also, I see a little present being given to you, like a present of appreciation. If it's not a proposal, it could be like a promise ring or an anniversary. There you go, an anniversary gift. Maybe some of you have plans to celebrate an anniversary. Someone really giving you their heart, but not in a heavy, dramatic way. Like a heavy kind of way. I could go into that, but I'm not gonna. This feels very kind of innocent and sweet and cute and lighthearted and fun, like teenage energy. It doesn't matter how old you are. This feels like a teenager being in love for the first time, but it's gonna last. Okay. Ooh, I love it. This is so uplifting. I really needed this today, so thank you, group number 2. Let's pull some more of these coffee cup oracle cards. By the way, my favorite dates are breakfast and coffee dates. What are your favorite dates? So maybe you're gonna go on a coffee date. If someone wants to ask me out on a coffee date. Like a coffee to go in a park in spring. That's my kind of thing. But everyone's different, so you have the date of your dreams. Yeah. Mark your, coins, luck and money. Okay. So again, this could be so many different things, but yeah, shiny golden stuff or silvery stuff, diamonds involved. Maybe some kind of luxurious present or, symbol of love, like wedding rings, promise rings, jewelry, or where money is kind of invested. So like a fancy date, a fancy trip that you deserve, fancy celebration, but I don't like that people automatically say when you spend resources, it's superficial. No, it's just some people just love to have a good time, an abundant time in a 3D, and we all deserve it. So you deserve this. It doesn't make you superficial or a narcissist. You deserve like a bouquet of red roses, or you deserve like a fancy dinner in a nice restaurant. You deserve that. Your person deserves it. Your friends deserve it. So you're going to have that. And even if it's just something small, you can feel so rich. I would feel so rich if a cute guy came up to me and bought me a coffee, and would ask me to have it in the park, like I said, something that makes you feel rich. But I do sense these energies that I've been describing of kind of gifts and, something kind of planned. So luck is on your side. Money is not a problem. Maybe this person is quite well off, or maybe you are, okay? Abundance for sure. But this is 3D material abundance. And something shiny, I see shiny ring. Okay. Why is okay, this is a message. This is so interesting. This message is for the people who watched group number 1's reading and I told you to watch group number 2, okay? Because this old lonely woman is so sad and she thinks she's too old, she's too ugly, she's too unwell, she's too this and that. She's too lost in the world to ever have a partner, but she doesn't realize that the partner's already there. So even if you didn't watch group number 1, you might wanna, this is still for you, and you know this. Most of you here know this. They're already there. You already know them maybe, or you feel their presence. So for everyone now, don't be sad. These emotions are really real. And even if you can't visibly see a person here sitting next to this woman, they are already there. You see this golden light, they're already there. And for those of you who are single or in separation or kind of in anticipation, you feel these energies for a reason and soon they will materialize. And you can be a man watching this, obviously, but you know, don't be sad. It's real, it's coming. Why does, hang on, I'm getting a psychic download and I need to take a deep breath. Okay, oh, are you gonna go like, oh? Now, O as an initial of a last name, I've been another O. I don't know what this is all about. Yeah, some of you are gonna change your last name. If your last name starts with an O now, you're gonna lose it. Or maybe your new last name will start with an O. Only take it if it resonates. Yeah, so this is a super specific message that will maybe only resonate with one person here, but if your initials are OA or AO, you're gonna get an M into that, and maybe a V. Take it if it resonates, okay? And feel free to share, because I pick up on the craziest things from my viewers sometimes, and we're both in shock. Envelope, unfolding surprise. I love this so much for you. I have a reading on this channel, and it's quite old, where you have this card to choose from one of the groups. Maybe if you want to watch it, I'll link it in the description box down below, only if you feel drawn to it. But obviously, you're gonna, a surprise is already unfolding, so something is in the works. A person might be planning to surprise you. You might be planning to surprise them. Your guides, they know what's up, okay? And maybe you'll get a message soon or an invitation. Maybe this is an invitation to a wedding or an engagement party or something like that, but you will be surprised. Okay, hang on. Yeah, vela, candlelight dinner? I don't know. I'm getting kind of, I'm seeing many Latino names right now. So if you're from that cultural background, you're being called out, maybe. Are you manifesting a Latin lover? I don't know. But all sorts of things are happening and this feels so, so good. So don't focus on what's not there. Focus on these bright energies. You're a magician. You can do it. If you claim these wonderful energies, please give the reading a thumbs up and leave a comment. It's what helps other people like you find these. If you don't know what to say, leave a pink heart. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is the After Tarot. I love it a lot. Okay, yes. 10 of Swords in the reverse. That's why I'm a big fan of reading cards in the reverse. It doesn't work for everyone, but it does the job for me. So it's not over. And this is not as gloomy as it looks for most of you, because most of you are very high vibrational and you're not in trouble. But for others of you, you are coming out of trouble. So toxic relationships, painful relationships, maybe you have just broken up with someone. You're going to find new love quite quickly, I believe, if you are open to that. And for everyone, you are not doomed to be in this state that you are in right now. If it feels uncomfortable, there's a new beginning. There's this yellow dawn, okay? And you know it. And if you feel like disability potentially, or health issues are holding you back from attracting healthy, abundant love. That's a lie that your ego tells you. If this is meant to be, it will be yours no matter what. Shout out to you if you watched that reading. I did. A message for maybe just one person, but I just need to say it. Your love interest, or you already existing loving partner, or your future partner, they have black hair and you can see some gray in it. And they might be Latin American, or kind of, you know, maybe. Take if it resonates. They have a little bit of a darker skin complexion. I see them forming in front of me right now. You know, they say in Latin America, piel canela, you know, when it looks like cinnamon, that kind of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Is that a sign for you? Only take if it resonates. Others, your guy will be blonde and blue-eyed and pale and tall, or your woman, or I don't know. Okay, just see what I pick up on. Emperor in the reverse. There is so much heaviness that is ending for you. Have you gone grey over worries? This is not for everyone, but those of you who are coming out of hardship and pain and struggle, life was so harsh, life was so serious, you had to really fight all the time to survive. It feels like, you know, you were constantly tested, and you had to be, you know, very grown up and very much in a mode where you can allow for yourself to indulge. And these light-hearted energies might feel quite foreign to those of you who have had it so hard, but now it's time for love. It's time to turn away from this kind of grumpy emperor energy. The emperor can be really good sometimes, but in your case it feels like serious, grumpy, you know, rigid, old. It's time for fun. Fun is coming in, and this Capricorn is like smiling at me right now. So maybe your person is a Capricorn. Again, they're showing me the 1st and the 1, and Capricorn season is also in January, so maybe that's a sign. Envy, little bit of a warning. So obviously envy and jealousy are not good vibrations, but maybe you will attract the envy of some people. Be very mindful. Those who don't celebrate when you're winning, they're not your friends. They don't deserve to be in your life. And by the same token, you know, you should celebrate with people. This is all about love and sharing it. Okay, so this is so interesting that we get these sad cards coming in now. I feel like it all comes from this sad old woman energy. There's someone, okay, so much going on here. Don't worry, okay? There is the bridge again. I saw a bridge in group number 1's reading, so this is for you again if you resonate with both of these. The bridge. And I don't see this person as drowning. I see them as calling your attention. So this surprise, this encounter, this event will happen at a time where you are kind of distracted by grief and suffering and pain. So again, don't identify with heavy emotions. They are not you. And know that this will come as something very like to not just surprise you, but to tear you out of that darkness. So, you know, you might on that day receive some bad news or have like a day where you're feeling really down, but then this person shows up here with the red sleeves and they're saying, hey, look at me, and they're going to change things for you, and will go on a completely different journey on your life path with them. So if you suffer a setback, this will help you recognize that this surprise is coming in immediately after, all right? So, and like, don't identify with the lack, the pain, and the grief. It's not yours. It's literally a blanket that you can just take off. 2 cups are full. They will be filled by whoever or whatever is coming in, but it all starts from within you. Let's pull some final oracle cards for you. They are the Once Upon a Time Oracle, very fairy tale-ish. You're gonna have a fairy tale moment for sure. How awesome would it be if you had a date in Disneyland? I don't know if that's what you're into, but I'm that kind of person. Feel free to share what kind of person you are. Maybe you want to go to a museum with your other half, or I don't know, watch a movie. What's that? Oh my gosh. Okay, like, I saw a surprise egg, so that's definitely surprise egg chocolate sweetness coming in. Let me have a closer look. This looks like a key and a time. Yeah. And I see what's this? It's like the divine or a very high representative of the higher realms, like an authority in the higher realms. They are unlocking this for you because now is the time. This is like the guardian of time, like Archangel Metatron. There you go. It's Archangel Metatron. He also watches over the Akashic records. I have many Akashic records readings on this channel. Check them out if you want. Well, many, quite a few. This is unlocked for you. A key, open your heart. Yeah, how amazing is that? Open your heart. Don't focus on the grief. Don't focus on the negative. Focus on these amazing feelings. Open up, and that's what unlocks this surprise that's coming. It's also supported by the higher realms. I see Archangel Metatron unlocking this for you, saying now is the time. It's written in your stars and your Akashic records. Is your name Kelly? Someone's called Kelly or Heather. Kelly and Heather names are showing up, right? The pearl. When did I mention this pearl? I think, was it group number 1? So there's so much synchronicity for the group number 1ers who chose then to watch group number 2 as well. I hope you're glad you did. And you see there are 2 pearls. And this is Venus energy. This is Empress energy. So you will be meeting someone who is divine masculine when it comes to energies. I don't know how they will represent, you know, if they're female or male, doesn't matter, but they are divine masculine, but they need you with your divine feminine energies, which you have. And again, you can be male or female, but you will make them feel complete in their divine masculinity. And you'll be able to be in a state where you are with someone who allows for you to be beautiful, to be creative, to be receptive, to be, you know, in that kind of not fight or flight mode. And you'll be completing each other. I see corals, coral reef, I see dream, holiday scenarios, and I see blue feathers. A delicate pearl. Emerge strong and beautiful from the clutter and dirt. How amazing is it to have this right next to the 5 of Cups? So I don't know what kind of clutter and dirt is blocking your heart. Take that off. That coat of clutter and dirt is not yours. You will be emerging strong and beautiful from it because you are a beautiful pearl. This is Venus energy. I have a reading from the Venusians. I'll link it in the description box down below. If you resonate with the Venus energy, watch it. So this is your reading. If you watched it all and you want to let me know, leave a seashell emoji because I don't feel like we have a pearl one. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of you many, many blessings, and very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3, everyone who resonated with the Scarab Nourishment and Transformation card and this blue quartz pendulum. So your spirit team is very excited to tell you what you will find out in this reading because they see something coming your way. Only take what resonates and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. It's a collective reading. Join in on my cleansing breath and grounding breath. I'm struggling, I don't know why. I need one. Okay, So your energy is very different. This is like an emotional roller coaster in today's video. Number one was very specific. The number two was exhausted me, but in a good way. And you are very different. So I have many people from India tuning in right now because I kind of feel that, but this is for everyone and it's timeless. This feels very, very, very serious, and but in a good way. So nourishment and transformation. Did you watch my new era reading, the 555 one? So do that if you missed it, because you are entering a new era. You have transformed, and to me it feels like this scarab is giving birth to this blue crystal. And I have a blue chandelier crystal which I've used on this channel. If you caught the readings, this might be extra confirmation. So the blue crystal blue, that sounds like a stage name or like an artist's name. Crystal Blue. Is your first name Crystal? Let me know. It's a beautiful name, by the way. And the color blue, you might have heard me say that before, so follow the signs and let me just tune into that. Forgive me, because your energies are quite difficult to channel, but they're very present at the same time. It's just you're on a different frequency, and it's like I'm the antenna and I need to recalibrate and tune into your frequency, because it's quite, if people don't get you, because your frequency is somewhere else. So let me just do that. Yeah, you're quite, have people told you that you're quite detached? And you are, but that's a good thing. You're just somewhere else. You already halfway in the 5D, I believe. If you struggle to make sense of the world, and if people struggle to make sense of you, it's kind of you're outside of this world, like with one foot, or more like with your head, with your crown chakra in the higher dimensions. But that's a good thing, because this blue crystal is being given to you. Do you have ancestry from a culture that is not predominant where you are right now? So why am I hearing Arabian Nights? So maybe that's an analogy, like Arabian, Indian, Asian culture, or maybe Egyptian. For some reason I hear Russian as well. I'm just hearing so many things right now, but let's just be more precise here. This pendulum, I love it a lot. It's so pretty. It's like an ancient instrument. Your spirit team, yeah, now I'm finally getting it. I see the crown, right. So the crown might have been a symbol for you for quite some time. So you're going to be crowned with some skill. And I see you using instruments and tools, maybe ancient instruments and tools. Or not ancient, but, some that carry a load of energy that has been cultivated for maybe centuries or longer than that. If you have been considering picking up an instrument, do that. It's a higher calling and you will benefit from it. Jewelry making, wearing jewelry, inheriting some important jewelry. This is also quite weird, but it will definitely resonate with some of you. Have you got plans, or have you recently gone to an antique shop or a what do you call those, where you buy secondhand stuff, or any kind of other shop where you felt drawn to a certain object and you got it? Only take it if it resonates. Yes, it is haunted, but in a good way, and maybe it belonged to you in a past life. This sounds so weird. So I see an object. I don't know where you got it. Maybe you inherited it, maybe you bought it, maybe it was given to you. An old object. It was yours in a past life. Or if you are drawn right now to just using any kind of object or skill, you mastered this in a past life. You will learn this very, very quickly. Maybe it's an ability, that you will use for your career or just for fun. You are an ancient master of this technique and you used it in a past life. There you go. It took me a while to bring this message across, but I managed to do it. So any kind of practice, skill, technique, using maybe instruments and tools, or maybe it's jewelry or a decorative item. It's very, very magical, and it will trigger within you some kind of awakening. It's so cool. Oh, I love this reading. I love today's readings. But then again, group number 3 recently is always, you know, kind of really, really cool. So shout out to those of you who always choose group number 3. Did I say 2? Because I meant to say 3. I'm all over the place. This is the Coffee Cup Oracle. Some of you cooking, I hear that. Are you cooking right now? Or are you like, do you feel drawn to cooking some recipes, some exotic ones? I feel like you used to eat that a lot in a past life. Witch, yeah, you are a witch. But in the best way possible, okay? Magic and curse. You're not cursed. You might feel cursed because you're so different. I told you you're on a different level and a different frequency. But this witch energy, look how she has fire and smoke coming from her index finger. The index finger is really relevant. I see hands and movements. So you will know what this is. Your magic skill. Your magic skill. And it could be something that you've been doing for a long time or something that you've recently discovered. You'll do magic with it. And your spirit team, they see that. And it will lead to some recognition or abundance and an even higher level of consciousness in your life. So I don't know if you'll be doing this for a living or just for fun. Or just for enlightenment. A magic skill. And you used to be an old master of this in a past lifetime. So many things are coming up, you know. This could be something very tangible like jewelry making or healing, you know, massages or cooking or painting or singing or dancing or martial arts or I don't know. Feel free to share with me what this could be. And it might intimidate some other people, or people might think it's eerie how fast you pick up on it. And why am I seeing flashing lights? My lights are just flickering. Are you someone, my dad used to do that unintentionally, but his energy was really, really different and it scared him and other people. But when he was there, the light would kind of act up. He could turn the lights on and off sometimes just by hand movement. So maybe that sounds familiar to you. Maybe you make electric devices go off. I did the same thing. It's so creepy with my mum's printer. So don't be scared of that. You're not a scary person. You're just different. Birds, news messages. I wanted to use this card to represent one of the groups, so it made its way into the reading. That's news messages. You might soon receive some important news. I will link a reading. It's quite old, but if you feel drawn to it, it will resonate in the description box down below about some news coming your way. So maybe you'll soon get some news regarding these new skills and things that you're picking up. Or you are some kind of messenger, or you will be in contact with some beings from a different dimension. So this could be your ancestors, I believe. Yeah, your ancestors and your soulmates from this shared past where you were a master of this technique. They also might come and find you in this lifetime now. Time and space don't exist in the way that we think it does here on Earth in the 3D. So I just use the term past life to make it more understandable, but really it's a parallel life. Because we exist all at once and everywhere, and you are becoming more in tune with these other realms of existence, and there's an exchange happening, and glitches in the matrix, and synchronicities and deja vus, which are actually glitches in the matrix, and you just discovering a new identity, which is not really new. It's a part of you that is in a parallel universe, but you know, these kind of two parallel lives are now intertwined. Dog, loyalty, determination, and well, it's a golden rose, but have you seen the yellow rose in my readings recently? If you have, I believe it was in the 555 New Era reading, which is also linked in the description box down below. Then this is confirmation again for you. Someone's coming, several people will be coming into your life who are soulmates from this parallel life. And how will you recognize them? Well, you feel good around them. You feel like you can be your authentic self, and they will bring something to you that is linked with these new interests and skills that you have. And they'll be very loyal, and you will do something with them for a higher, greater cause. So this has to do with the shift that is taking place on Mother Earth here. So this sounds really cool and really fun. It's quite serious, but it will also be fun. Maybe you will also get a new pet. Someone's name here, Dieter, that German name. I just saw it. Or Red. I don't know. Mina. Let me know if those are your names. I'm just hearing them. So this is really cool. If you claim these messages so far, then please give the reading a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps other people like you find me. So if you don't know what to say, leave a rose emoji. And if you are new and would like to join this lovely tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. This is the After Tarot. I'm seeing this golden cross here, but it looks to me like a what do you call those hallways, those long ones in old monasteries. So maybe you have a past life as a monk or a priestess or something. Only take that if it resonates, where you would walk along these long kind of temple-esque hallways and pray or meditate. Maybe you will soon go on a kind of retreat to some kind of temple. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You are in a time of serious transition right now. Okay, transition and transformation. The wheel is turning for you and it feels uncomfortable. It feels scary maybe, and it feels like you are losing sense of who you are, your identity. You don't understand this reality anymore. It's because you are connecting to this higher frequency. So just embrace it and trust and believe that you are safe. Your guides are telling you this. And see, this is actually a dog here. So funny, a dog with wings. It could be that you have an angel dog, a pet on the other side of the rainbow guiding you through this transition. You have the monkey here. Monkey, is that a Chinese zodiac? Let me know, please. Are you born in the year of the monkey? When is the next year of the monkey? Let me know, because that's very relevant. I also see the phoenix here. I see ancient Egypt. So you will have many, many very trippy experiences. But don't let those freak you out. You're just becoming someone new to an extent that you are kind of shifting timelines. I have a reading about that as well on my channel. Something about your heels. What's wrong with your heels? Is there something about your heels? Maybe you're losing touch of reality. You feel like you're floating. So move your body. Allow for your body to float. Be in water. Kind of dance. Portal again, the initial O showing up. O, strength. I love this. So you will gain control over how you're feeling. It will balance itself out. So if you feel like you're going crazy, or if you're going through emotional roller coasters the way I described at the beginning of this reading, that's part of the process, and it will all align. It will all be even, okay? You will feel all right again, okay? And you will be feeling very strong once you have figured yourself out, once you have become who you are meant to be for this next stage of your life. And I see a lot of power coming your way, and I do see a very caring and loving Leo energy surrounding you. So this could be your pet, or maybe a new pet finding you as a loyal companion. But this pet loves you very much. It's either on the other side or on this side. Maybe this is also your spirit animal. And I see some of you decorating your hair. You know, putting flowers in your hair or jewelry stuff. You used to do that in your past life. Or if you're a man, like doing stuff with your beard. Or some, yeah, hair oils, hairstyling. I see that. If you feel now the urge to change your appearance, you used to do that in your parallel or past life a lot. Ace of Cups, and I kind of had the urge to turn it around. So things, you know, nothing is a coincidence. Things will be turned around for you. Trust and believe. There is this offering of love and new beginnings coming in. So this, what feels so chaotic and like you're losing your mind and you're really struggling, really is a shift towards freedom. And I see emotional freedom for sure. So if you struggle mentally and emotionally, it's gonna be all right. But yeah, I see many of you needing to leave the place you're in right now, maybe the relationship you're in, the workplace, the living situation, and you will automatically be freed from it. Things will align for you as you are becoming this new version of you. And again, the messengers are coming in strongly here. So a completely new beginning, and I'm seeing these water energies again. I heard the word vixen or siren, so magical, kind of very dreamy, inspiring, or seductive, divine feminine energies. Maybe this is coming from a goddess, but yeah, this looks so good. We're not done yet. I want to leave it in the upright because this is your new chapter of a full and thriving heart, and you'll be creating a lot. See how this cup is overflowing? I see like a crystal shower. I don't know what that means. And bluebells. Is that a thing for you? Is that a sign for you, bluebells? We'll get some last messages from this Once Upon a Time Oracle deck. If you caught my Queen reading, I'll link it in the description box down below. If you chose the right group, I told you that your energy feels like a enchanted little lake and the full moon is shining on it. If you heard me say that, here it is again. And I see like a water spirit, kind of mermaid energy around you. Only take that if it resonates. Maybe you have a parallel life as some mermaid. Oh, how cute. The blue heart. Look, there is something about this blue crystal. The blue heart, which also looks like a crystal. Yeah, and you can't see it, star constellations on this heart. So the pets are coming through so strongly if you have one on the other side, or if this pet is still around you. They are your spirit guides as well, our pets. They are sent to us for a reason. They do so much for us, and they are very connected to, you know, the higher realms. So they give you love. They love you. Your pets love you. This is something that you really need to hear. And look up what your spirit animal is. How do you know? It's an animal that you don't necessarily love, because that might be your ego getting in the way. And now my left ear is starting to ring. So this is something important that you might need to hear. Your favorite animal doesn't have to be your spirit animal. It's an animal that you see, you know, wherever you go. You see it on TV, you hear it mentioned in a conversation, it just shows up, maybe an oracle cards, okay, or in a song or wherever. You have a dream about it. If that happens to you repeatedly, it's your spirit animal. Look it up, look that meaning up if this has happened to you. It happened to me with a bat. A heart, give into love. See this. How beautiful. If you're still here, you might want to watch group number 2's reading, but this is only for those of you who are looking for romantic love or a new chapter in romantic love. Some kind of heart is being offered to you here, and I feel like it's most definitely the hearts of your soul tribe. So it doesn't have to be romantic, but so much love being offered to you. And these animal spirits loving you so much. Watch out for blue hearts. I want to leave it like this. Such a cute card here. Is someone here born in the year of the rat? Maybe that's a sign for you. One last message. Ariel, I'm hearing that. Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Discord. Choose peace and tolerance. What is this? A dove. Yeah, the dove again. So the spirit animals are real for you. You have the scarab, you have the Leo lion energy, you have the dogs, the phoenix, the monkeys, the rats, the birds. So you are very connected to spirit, and that's why you might have a whole new relationship with animals. That being said, if you have an urge to do something for the animals, to work in a shelter, maybe you want to become a vet, anything that you can do regarding the animals, do it. It's your calling. It could be a higher calling. And right now you're in a time of discord. You're in a time of imbalance, of intimidation maybe, or lack of understanding. But remember, it's part of the process. You are becoming someone completely new. And choose peace, just meditate and allow for things to unfold naturally, and just tolerate the state of being instead of fighting it. And trust your gut instinct, trust these callings. They show you who you are meant to become and to be, and watch out for animals. I really believe that you have a very potent spirit animal around you, helping you, and it could be your pet, okay? So I love this reading. I hope you did as well. If you watched it all and you want to let me know, leave a blue heart emoji. And if you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you so much to my channel members and to all of my supporters, sending each and every one of you many, many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.